happening, Sunky Squad? It is your girl K Benz, the Sunky Squad, back with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a ready subscriber, welcome back. As you guys can see from the title, this is not no clickbait thing. If you see my life update, then you know we got a story time today. We got a story time about how I got my heart broken again. This one though, I'm telling you guys, this one was really like had me distraught. 2 to 3 weeks bawling my eyes out, like yo bro, like yo, it's so insane, it's crazy. But anyways, we gonna get into the tea. We gonna be spilling the things, the green, the mint, the ginger. We gonna be spilling a little hibiscus, you get me? So we gonna get straight into it. It's been a while since I did the story time. My last story time was when my wig fell off. Embarrassing even, but that will be somewhere on the screen for you guys. But yeah, we gonna get straight into it. So pretty much, it's so funny because we were just talking about this the other day. It's just crazy because me and him weren't even dating. That's the crazy part. I was one of those girls. Anyways, we go get into the things, we go get into the details. So pretty much just this guy, I'm gonna call him Bob. Met Bob. I knew of Bob a couple years back, but we never actually had conversations like that. I promise you guys, from the first day I met him, not first day I met him, the first day me and him went out, I liked him. Like I had feelings, like off the rip. I don't know what it was, but I did, right? So why am I blushing? Anyways, pretty much met Bob a while back, and then actually started becoming friends or whatever last year. Till that one time, whatever, had feelings, okay, cool. Now obviously we had our conversations or whatever, but off the rip I liked him. So it's one of those where it's like I don't want to do too much, you know what I'm trying to say? Like I don't want to do more than necessary. I don't want to do more than necessary. Like I don't want to be one of those girls that are rushing to things. Because in my last relationships, I feel like nowadays the relationship is just like you talk to somebody, that one person, you guys just date. There's no asking, will you be my girl, whatever. It's just you guys just automatically are together or whatever. And I didn't want that. I wanted to actually take it slow, build a bond, really get to know him, all that stuff, right? So obviously, like I said, I don't want to rush nothing. And him too, Bob is so freaking nonchalant, it's insane to me. Like yo bro, you can't tell with him his emotions. He could be happy, he's dry. He could be sad, he's dry. Like there's no, and the thing is, with that being said, like I don't want to express myself, and it's like you don't feel the same way, because then it's weird. Like, you know, I have feelings for you, and then you're what? You're just there? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So it was one of those, I didn't want to move too fast. And also too, he wasn't really giving me nothing to work with. Like nothing. When you say there's nothing, like there's nothing to work with. So I'm like, okay, cool, let me just keep it on a little friend thing for now and just leave it like that. Like, you know, even though I had feelings, I'm like, okay, like let me not rush into it, let me just take my time. So months and months go by, and it was close to his birthday, so I'm like, I think it's time for me to express how I feel. Boy, was that a mistake. Yo, when I mean to tell you, okay, hold on, let me just get into the things. So pretty much, I like to do little gifts. So I thought like with the little gifts, he'd understand, like, you know, I have feelings, you know what I'm trying to say? So I do little things, like, I can't even say that. I would do little things, little sentimental, not anything expensive. I don't do that. I like to bring sentimental stuff, the cards, you know, little check-ins, little stuff like that. So pretty much, I would do little stuff like that. So I thought he was an idea. So birthday comes around now. I'm like, okay, Kira, this is the time. It's time. It's time to really express and tell him how you feel. Because twos, I'm not really a person that expresses myself too much or my communication. So I'm like, you know what? Let me work on my communication. Let me profess my feelings. So I'm like, okay, got the perfect gift. I'm like, let me just write how I feel in a card or whatever. And you know what I'm trying to say? I thought that was super cute. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, planning everything else. So obviously, I want to make sure he gets his gift on time. I message him and I'm like, oh, what are you doing for your birthday? You know what this guy wants to say to me? Yo bro, I looked at my phone and I said, yo, there's no way you're telling me this after me and you've been chatting up, not to say anything like that, but chatting up, like I thought we had a bond, you'd be open about this stuff. Man wants to say it depends on what my girl has planned. I said, excuse me? I said, hold on, I promise you guys, I looked at my phone and I'm like, what are you talking about? Girl, since blood clot went, I said, hold on a minute. I reread that sentence, I promise you guys, at least 5+ times, because I really couldn't believe my eyes. I even want to go back and find these conversations, because when I mean to tell you guys, let me see if I can find it. Okay, just give me a moment, I'm gonna find them so I can actually like give you guys accurate information. We found them. Because I was talking about foods, I was gonna make him dinner and all this stuff. So I'm like, what would you like your birthday meal to be? He's like, to be honest, I don't know. Very dry. TBHIDK. Okay? I'm like, you sure? Also, you didn't tell me what you're doing the day of. My girl got something planned for me. I don't know what it is. I said, oh, okay. I had to be very subtle with the things. And I said, how long have you guys been together? Because let me tell you guys, not once in our conversations has this girl been brought up. Not once. So I'm confused as to when these things began, because I'm dating back to when I liked him. So I'm like, okay, you know, they're still on the talking stage. I said, okay, whatever, whatever. And then after, he's like, what's your specialty? And I said, I'm like, cooking. You think I care? Do you think I care? Do you think I want to cook for you right now? I don't. So I'm like, if you're doing something with someone else, I guess it doesn't matter or make sense to do anymore, because it's true. If you have somebody probably doing something for you, what am I doing? What am I doing? So then I'm like, is that alright? I'm gonna mess you another time, not feeling the greatest. Because what I need to tell you guys, like, it was really hitting me like, yo bro, there's no way I liked you for this long. I finally get the courage to express myself, and this is the response. Imagine months, you're like this guy for months, you guys are talking, not like that, but just conversations, building a bond, and he hits you with this, right? He hits you with this, and it's just like, why do I want to touch you right now? I don't even want to look at you, bro. I'm pissed, I'm upset, I'm sad, I'm heartbroken, because it's crazy, because it's one of those where it's like, yo, it sucks because you can't even do anything now. It's not like you just met this girl. Yo, you guys are in the talking stage of getting into a relationship. And like I said earlier, did I say it earlier or did I say it in my last video? Our generation nowadays is very much you talk and you date. Like you're just boyfriend and girlfriend after that. So now I'm just like, yo, there's no leeway for me. There's nothing. There's nothing for me, right? So, and then man asked me, do you want to talk about it? No, I don't want to talk about it actually. And I'm like, I can't. Right? Straight, I can't. I'm like, oh, good night, your dreams. And he asked me if he did something. And I'm like, it's hard to explain, but it's mainly me. But I'll be okay. Whatever, whatever. And then I'm just gonna go to my bed. I'm like, you know what, Kira? No, we're not gonna go to our bed. Paragraph. Paragraph, bro. So I'm like, no, because like I said, I'm trying to work on my communication. So I'm like, I have to express myself, whatever. Then after that, he called me, we FaceTime, whatever, talked about it, whatever. And his communication is honestly really good. And I think this also drew me to him, because it's one of those where it's like, yo, that's not really anybody in our generation. Guys don't, I don't want to say guys don't care, but like, yo, to have somebody that actually cares about how you are feeling and wants to verbally, not text, verbally talk to you about the situation to hash it out. What? Yo, bro. Anyways, but yeah, so call me whatever and what about it. And it was just hard. Because I like, yo, the feelings were so genuine, and like that's what hit the most, because it's not like I didn't plan to like him, I didn't plan to do anything along those lines. It just happened, and those are the worst ones, because when it just happens, like there's nothing you can do. And the fact that I can't reflect or respond on my reaction or my feelings towards the person. It's just like, wow, like I like Bob and I can't even freaking show I like Bob, bro. Like I can't. Bob's just chilling with next gal and I'm chilling here. Yo, and it sucks because obviously I was his friend first. Right? So it's one of those now, I have to, it's like a 50. I like you and then I'm your friend. So it's one of those where it's like, okay, now I have to just be your friend when I have feelings, which is even harder because I don't just want to be your friend. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, it hit me like a bus, because like, I like you so much and I can't, and I really can't do anything about it. You know what I'm trying to say? So like, it's I'm just stuck. And like from that day, I vowed to myself, yo bro, if you like somebody, you're telling them right away, because I'm not doing this again. I even told him yesterday, I said, yo, if I like somebody, yo bro, I'm not going through what I went through with you again, ever. I'm not doing that to myself, because it sucks, bro. I mean, to tell you guys, I was bawling, yo bro. I look at this man's snap and I told him, I looked at this man's snap of him and his gal and his, or sorry, let me talk with respect. I looked at the snaps with him and his girl and I would just get pissed. Like I would just, don't get me wrong, I'm not a homewrecker. I was just upset because it wasn't my mentality, like it could have been me, but I think about it like, what if I said something sooner? But it's like, you can't live like that. Like, and I was thinking about that constantly. Like, yo, what if I said something? Why did I say something? Because there's so many times that I want to say something, but I'm like, you know what? Nah, I kept pushing it off. I pushed it off for months. I pushed it off for months because, like I said, I liked him from the moment I met him, right? So, kept pushing it off, kept pushing it off, kept pushing it off. And the moment I had the courage to say something, that's the response. And there's nothing I could do. Like, there's really nothing I could do. So it just made it worse because it's like, I have all these feelings that I can't, you know? And it just sucks. Like, yo, those couple weeks, don't get me wrong, I still ate and did all that stuff. I'm not the type to where I'm heartbroken and I don't eat. A girl's gotta stay thick. But no, it was just hard. Like, literally, like, the night, like, sleep, like, yo. And it's just crazy because yo, I'm not dating him. So I was just confused as to yo, why am I feeling like this and I'm not dating you? But I think it's just because my feelings so genuine for him. It just hit me hard. But now I promise you guys, yo bro, any guy that I like, I'm telling them after, yo, I like you, I have feelings. You don't even need to respond. It's just something that I feel like I have to say. Because I'm not bottling up nothing no more. I don't care. I'm not doing this again. I'm not having a part 2 of this. It's crazy because the way I felt with this is kind of like how I felt after my last breakup. Heartbroken. That breakup, Jesus Christ, my savior, Lord, only God knows how that one hit me different. Even down to like deleting certain things, getting rid of certain things, like that took a lot out of me. Even doing it, like yo, I don't even want to talk about it, but yo, really and truly, like the way I felt for him, the way I bawled, the way I actually felt heartbroken was as if I was dating him and I wasn't even dating him. That's what's crazy to me. So that's how I know like the feelings were really genuine and raw, because one, it was never my intention. Two, like I said, the effect it had on me. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I think about it sometimes. I'm like, yo, you really were like this, bro? And I used to look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, yo, Kira, boss up. He's not your man. Telling myself daily, yo, he's not your man to fix up. He's not your man to fix up. I'm like, I can't. I can't. I pray to God. I'm like, Lord, yo, I don't know what it is. But then again, it also made me realize, like, yo, I had to work on myself, because there's no way I felt this way for somebody so deep, in a sense of, I don't want to say prioritizing, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just feel like there's certain things I had to work on, because there's no way I felt for somebody so hard that I was not dating or I was not in a relationship with, right? So I definitely had to work on certain things for myself, and it just opened up my eyes to things I need to work on. So my communication, there's a lot of lessons learned, like there's a purpose for the pain, but no, like I really just genuinely feel like it was necessary to happen, or I wouldn't have learned certain things that I learned from that experience as a whole. But it's just crazy to think, like, I didn't even get friend zoned. Like, and it's not even nothing is his fault. Like, I look at myself and I'm like, yo, it's really just me. It's really, and it takes a lot to take accountability, for me at least. So the fact that I had no choice but to take accountability, it was a lot though. So anybody out there, yo bro, if you have feelings for a girl, tell her. If you have feelings for a guy, tell him. Whether it makes it awkward or not. And the thing is, I kept telling myself I'll get over it. I told him, I said, yo, give me like a week. It's just because it's fresh. It took like 2-3 weeks for me to actually be okay with the concept of like, me and you cannot be together right now. I don't know, later down the line when we both have our stuff sorted out, who knows. With that being said, like, you know, everything happens for a reason. I understand and I know why certain things had to happen the way they did, because like I said, I didn't listen, right? So there's so many times, like I said, that I could have told him how I felt and I didn't. So that was the end result. Maybe things could have been different, for sure. Are they different? No. And there's nothing I can do now besides use it as a learning experience, which I have. So if I talk to a guy or whatever and I feel myself getting feelings or whatever, I'll tell them, yo, I like you, whatever. It doesn't mean you have to like me back, but I just feel like it's something that I need to tell you, just so at least you know where my head's at. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I don't have time for the whole nonchalant nonsense again. Like, I don't have time for that. I'll be straight up, you're straight up, we're both straight up, we're good. Like, you know, so that's pretty much that. But truthfully, yeah, if you like, it's just everything results in communication at the end of the day. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's definitely like what I learned, especially throughout that process. But there's not much to this story time besides that. But definitely, it's crazy. I wasn't expecting to get my heart broken, you know, this year at all, because I'm not dating anybody. I'm single. Why am I getting my heart broken? You know what I'm trying to say? But that got to me. But it also showed me how much I needed to rely on God as well for strength, and to realize the love He has for me as well. To really know who I am in Christ, I feel like it helped me a lot too. So yeah, definitely a big learning experience. But there's nothing much else to it besides Bob broke my heart unintentionally, and we move. We learn from it, of course, like I said, and who knows what the future holds, right? So, you know, but I made myself laugh. But anyways, honestly, hope you guys enjoyed this quick little story time / chit chat talk, whatever. Make sure you guys check out my life update. Make sure you guys check out my haul. Those are the newest videos that I got right now. Cooking tutorials, all that jazz. If you guys want any conversation topics or anything in general, you guys can email me with either stuff you want help with, anything along the lines. Honestly, my email is there if you guys want to talk to me, you can talk, you know. But yeah, that's it in today's video. Honestly, if you guys enjoyed, don't forget, hit the like button, time to comment, hit that subscribe button with the bell to know when I post. It's your girl K-Benz, and I'll see you guys in my next video.